established the Federal University of Agriculture, Akure, Ondo State, to make comprehensive provision for due management and administration and for other related matters, 2020, SB 774, be read second time, Mr. President.
Please proceed.
Mr. President, most distinguished colleagues, my name remains Senator Akure, representing Ondo Central. A bill for an act to upgrade Federal College of Agriculture, Akure, to Federal University of Agriculture, Akure, and for related matters. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, permit me to lead this debate on the general principles of this important bill. A bill for an act to establish Federal University of Agriculture, Akure, Ondo State, and for related matters. This bill was read for the first time on the floor of this hallowed chamber of the Senate on Tuesday, 22nd June 2021. Background. This bill seeks to upgrade the Federal College of Agriculture, Akure, to a full-fledged Federal University of Agriculture, Akure, by providing institutional requirements.
Please take your seats. Please take your seats, gentlemen.
University of Akure in Nigeria. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, agriculture contributed about 20% of the country's GDP in 2020. Ondo State is an agrarian state, largely blessed with abundant land resources. The state is the largest and a major producer of cocoa, oil palm, cola nut, and timber products, with vast forest reserves, adjudged the largest in the western region, contributing over 70% of the internally generated revenue of Ondo State, Nigeria. In the early 70s, Mr. President, agriculture was a major contributor to the nation's GDP and accounted for over 70% of Nigerian gross earnings and currently second to crude oil. The nation is blessed with abundant land mass which can support the growth of several arable and permanent crops for local and export purposes. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, it is in realization of this that the federal government of Nigeria formulated a national agriculture policy that facilitated the establishment of first set of federal colleges of agriculture and the Federal University of Agriculture across the country to train aspiring professionals in all aspects of agriculture. Finding from Federal Ministry of Agriculture and NUC showed that there was 17 accredited federal colleges of agriculture and 3 federal universities in Nigeria. These numbers, to me, is grossly inadequate for a country with over 200 million people. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the need for upgrade of the Federal College of Agriculture, Akure, a monotechnic institution, to Federal University of Agriculture, Akure, Ondo State, whose sole objective will be to serve as training institution for the development and research in agriculture cannot therefore be overemphasized. The Federal College of Agriculture, Akure, formerly known as School of Agriculture, Akure, was established on 10 January 1957 with mandate to train youth, women, and farmers in all areas of agriculture through regular and vocational programs. In the recent years, Mr. President, the school has evolved a standard curriculum which has granted it the opportunity to run monotechnic programs, leading to award of HND in different fields of agriculture. Besides, the school is well equipped with modest infrastructures and laboratory that can support degree and postgraduate research and academic programs, as well as adequate manpower resources, as its academic lecturers and researchers are mostly PhD holders. The institution has grown over the years in status, passing through many hands of administration: Obafemi Awolowo University Ile-Ife, Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Water Resources, Institute of Agriculture and Research Training in Ibadan, and currently under the supervision of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. In 1991, Mr. President, the National Board for Technical Education, NBTE, regulated its curriculum and it was given accreditation to award National Diploma in Agricultural Technology. In 1993, more departments were birthed in, and the college began offering both national and higher national diploma in key areas of agriculture till date. The college currently runs national diploma program and HND programs and certificate and advanced certificate training in a number of agricultural-based courses. Fundamental objective of the bill. The fundamental objective of the Federal University of Akure bill as follows. 1, to encourage the advancement of learning and to hold out to all persons without distinction of race, creed, sex, or political conviction the opportunity to acquire higher degrees in agriculture. 2, develop and offer academic and professional programs leading to the award of diplomas, first degrees, postgraduate degrees, and diplomas in research with emphasis on planning, adaptive, technical maintenance, developmental and productive skill in agricultural engineering, livestock, aquaculture, horticulture, biotechnology, crop sciences, and allied political professional discipline relating to agriculture, with the main aim of producing socially mature men and women with capacity and capability not only to understand, use, and adapt existing technologies in agriculture, but also to improve on them and develop new ones. C, to utilize the upper dam and lower dam to support the Faculty of Agriculture and water-related courses, aquaculture, horticulture, and animal sciences, and irrigation. D, act as agents and catalysts through postgraduate training, research, and innovation for effective and economic utilization, exploitation, and conservation of countries' agricultural resources. E, to offer to the general population, particularly in the areas of agriculture, as a form of public service, the result of the training and research, and to foster the practical application of these results. F, to establish appropriate relationship with other national institutions involved in training, research, and development of technologies in agricultural sector. G, to identify the problems and the need of agricultural sector in Nigeria and to find solutions to them within the context of overall national development. H, to provide and promote sound basic scientific training as a foundation for the development of agriculture in Nigeria, taking into account indigenous cultures and the need to enhance national unity. I, to encourage and promote scholarship and conduct research in restrictive field of learning and human endeavor. J, to relate its activities to the technological, social, cultural, and economic needs of the people of Nigeria. And finally, to undertake any other activities appropriate for a University of Agriculture of the highest standard. Structure of the bill. The bill consists of 5 parts and 29 sections containing supplemental provisions on the principal officers and organs of the university with explanatory memorandum. Part 1 deals with preliminary. This with establishment constitutional principal officers of the university and their powers. Part 2, transfer of property. Part 3 deals with status of the university and powers. And Part 4 deals with matters related to with supervision and discipline of academic, administrative, and professional staff, as well as examiners and students. Part 5, miscellaneous and general provision. The advantage of the bill. The bill, if passed to law, will 1, improve funding for the training of agricultural professionals. 2, bridge the manpower deficit being experienced in the agricultural sector. 3, provide employment and accelerate a social economic development in the host community of the university. 4, provide a grant for peaceful cultural, religious integration through admission of students from across the country with different backgrounds. Cost implication. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, in line with Order 77.3 of the Senate Standing Rule, Standing Order 2015 as amended, the legislative proposal seeking to establish Federal University of Agriculture Akure will not add further financial burden in terms of physical structures and manpower need, pending the next budgetary consultation by the National Assembly. Conclusion, Mr. President, and distinguished colleague of the Senate. I owe it a duty to reiterate that this bill is very crucial to agricultural education development in Ondo Central District and Ondo State and Nigeria in particular. At a large, given its rich content, the establishment of the Federal University of Agriculture in Akure will support the vision to project the institution to a world-class agricultural value chain training and development institution. making direct sustainable impact on gainful youth employment, enhance food security, improve livelihood of farmers, and supporting federal government drive and investment in agriculture, in line with the agenda of Mr. President of the nation. I so move, Mr. President, and submit for consideration and approval of the distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I so move, Mr. President.
Thank you for that very long presentation.
I represent Ondo Senatorial District. I rise to second the motion and recommend this bill for the second reading. Mr. President, the National Development Plan, which is succeeding the ERPG, has documented the importance of the agricultural sector in contributing to the national development. Consequently, there is a need for robust institutional infrastructure that will provide or take responsibility for research, development, and capacity building to promote the agricultural sector to fulfill its objective in the National Development Plan. And I think, Mr. President, that the establishment of Agricultural University is an important institution that will meet this objective. The institution in Akure has a long history of establishment, and also it has matured in the culture and tradition of tertiary institution. I have no doubt about it that the transition to a university level will pose any difficulty. The objectives have been well articulated in the debate led by my dear brother and colleague, Senator Akure. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, after the long debate, I don't think we need further debate of this, and I recommend to my colleagues that this bill should be read the second time. Thank you, Mr. President.
Very much. You know, these establishment bills are very, very straightforward.
About Agric University. If you look at our program today, if you look at presentation of bills, 2 people have requested for Agric University. Federal University of Agriculture in Akure, in Ondo State. There's another one, Federal University of Agriculture in Cross River State. This is a very good sign that we are thinking very fast in this Senate. Nigeria is overdue for more than 100 Agric universities, because Agric universities will be transforming our agriculture, and it will amount to become Agric revolution. The School of Agric in Akure has been established for more than 64 years. It has facility to even accommodate 2 universities, so it's overdue. We shouldn't overflog it. They have all what it takes. And establishing Agric universities, it will help our Agric products. For instance, this university in Akure will assist cocoa production, we assist cola nuts, we assist timber, and so on. And Senator Akure has spoken very well about this, about upgrading this College of Agriculture to university. I so support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I put the question. A bill for an act to establish the Federal University of Agriculture, Akure, Ondo State, to make comprehensive provisions for its due management administration and for other related matters, 2021. Second reading taken. The bill is referred to the Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TETFUND and to report back in 4 weeks. Leader of the Senate.